Guys, welcome to today's video. The only reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm bored. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am just simply going to put some makeup on. That's it. That's all that I'm doing. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup as of late. Like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. The most I've done is gone on like walks around the neighborhood, grocery shopping, but even that I've started like ordering my groceries, so I really have no reason to put on any makeup. You know what, I decided today I just wanted to feel a little cuter, a little more put together. Sometimes makeup just helps rejuvenate and lift spirits. So I'm hoping that that's what I accomplish here today. Maybe I'll do a little less, maybe I'll do a little more. I have no idea. I do know one thing. I need to cover up this shit. I don't know when she arrived, but she decided that she wanted to pop on for today's video and say hi to y'all. So meet the zit. I'm so tired. Maybe I won't start with my brows today. Maybe I'll just mix it up some, because why the hell not? So that's my son. Everyone in my house is home today, including my husband. So if you hear like a saw going on, like an electric drill type thing, sound coming from over here, because my husband is home today and him and my son decided to do some extracurricular activities and cut shit up. Seriously, I would give anything just to wake up. I feel like I just didn't sleep well last night. Oh my god. By the way, I have no mirror behind me, so I'm essentially using the viewfinder to do all of this, although I do have my little, you know, magnify mirror here. But I'm gonna pop a little concealer on little miss thing right there. Usually y'all see me put my foundation on with my beauty blender. Love my beauty blenders, but the other day I was putting on makeup just because, and I actually used my JH03 brush from Morphe. Usually I use this just to like pack on blush and stuff. I used this when I was putting on my foundation the other day and I loved it. I forgot how much I enjoy putting on makeup with a brush. Like, I really, there's my husband in the background, not being considerate of the fact that I'm filming, but that's okay.
Sorry, homies.
I forgot how well this brush puts on foundation. So this foundation brush is actually supposed to be a foundation brush, and I used it as a foundation brush like a few times, but I really love beauty blenders. I think I kind of just reserved it for blush because I really did like how it fit perfectly on the apples of my cheek, but I really forgot how amazing this brush is for foundation. It's amazing. I mean, I feel like it just does such a nice job. Oh god, of course those little annoying ass baby hairs. That looks better. I look really cute like that, guys. Don't you think so? Now I definitely look like a mom. The only thing is I should tie this like a bow. Like it should be a bow. Are you seriously coming in here and giving me shit, Carly? Is that what you're doing right now? Okay, now you go away. You're messing up my shot. And your breath stinks and it's hot and it's moist and it's just ugh. Not my best life right now. I really enjoyed this brush, I have to say. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like since I started this video, it just wasn't like, just wasn't all there. And I feel like for real, I've perked up a little bit just by starting my makeup. Isn't that crazy what makeup does? Yeah, like it just is so much more than makeup. Long hair problems. I am gonna have to do something about this hair because this is like kind of ridiculous. Like kind of ridiculous. I don't think I've gotten a trim. I haven't gotten anything done to my hair since my bridal shower. When I went to my bridal shower, I got my hair trimmed and I got like a gloss or whatever over it. And then I got my hair done for our wedding. I used to get my hair done all the time, like all the time. I used to bleach it, I used to highlight it. I used to get a lot of stuff done to my hair, and then I think it was after my son was born where I was like, you know what? Screw it. Just get me my natural hair color back. I mean, I was bleaching my hair by the time I got pregnant with my son, who's my second child. Like roots and upkeep and all that stuff. Like the root touch up, I was definitely getting done every 3 to 6 weeks. It was bad. I'm seeing all these memes on Facebook and Instagram about, you know, oh, how everybody's hair is gonna look when the quarantine is over. And I'm like, bitch, my hair is gonna be the exact same. Yeah, this brush, oh my God, game changer. Maybe I'll do a little cream contour. Do I need to go that extra today? Just a little cream contour. Nothing severe. I need a little bit more on this side. Yeah, that's good. Take a little of the excess up here just to darken it up here. I don't know where you all, but like in the state of Maryland, schools are completely shut down. It's getting kind of crazy up in here, I'm not gonna lie, like with the schools and, you know, the expectation. I had my own little mommy curriculum going on and I was like good with it and stuff. It just feels like so much and I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed and my anxiety has been like through the roof. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I think that my anxiety has been the worst that it's ever been. I've been feeling really, really, really overwhelmed. I was thinking about like starting to like work out or something, like do outdoor workouts and stuff. In the comment section below, let's play along. Put your state that you're from and your go-to outdoor workout. Trying to find my center and not panic, but I really feel like that there's so much unknown in the universe right now that it's just scary. We've done a lot of puzzles too. I was never a fan of puzzles until all of this shit. Like me and my husband have been crazy puzzling lately. It's insane.
I was trying to do a wheelie.
Yeah?
That showed me how to. I'm learning a bunch of tricks.
That looks really scary. Anybody else going stir crazy? What's the situation in your state? Like, tell me what's going on. It is so hard to do things around here. Like, it's so hard when everybody's home. It's like, it's fine. I don't hate having everybody home. I mean, honestly, I'd rather have everybody be home and safe. My husband is still considered an essential worker, so therefore he's home, you know, when he's not working. But otherwise than that, like, he's gone working. So I'm constantly worrying. Like, I'm worrying about him when he's gone, but then I'm worried about him when he's home because it's like, you know, I think about the fact that he's considered essential and then he comes home to all of us. Like, don't come in here whining. No, not at all, missus. Thank you. Don't think so. Oh my God, stop being so needy. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, but I feel like my quarantine favorites right now have definitely been Manny MUA, Laura Lee, and Mikey. They are like my go-to right now for quarantine entertainment. Wipe off my bake. Did you give up on your daddy? Because he's outside with your brother? Isn't she pretty? She's so, you know what I'm talking about, yo. You know what I'm talking about. Hey! The makeup is still setting. Don't cry. I can't tell you how much editing is a pain in the ass. And again, I don't have the best editing software, if you will, I guess. I mean, I've said it before. I'm currently doing everything on my phone. I pray for a day where I won't be doing everything on my phone, but right now, that's what I'm doing. And like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining or like I'm coming up with excuses, but seriously though, my phone screen has been so screwed up. Like, it's not letting me touch certain parts of the screen. Well, it is, but it's like very selective in it. Like, it's sometimes lets me hit buttons and sometimes it doesn't let me hit buttons, and sometimes it's like, sometimes it decides it wants to work and then other times it's not working. So it's also frustrating because when I go in to start editing a video and then it doesn't work or decides it's going to stop halfway through and I lose all of the stuff that I have been editing up until that point and then I got to start over, it's time consuming. So I might start editing a video on like a Wednesday with the intention to have it up on a Thursday. Where are these hairs coming from? And I can end up getting it up on Saturday because my editing on iMovie decided it just wanted to be a little dick and crap out on me. Like, I just don't feel like right now in the middle of a pandemic I should be spending any extra money. That's just my feelings. I mean, I could probably find a good used one, but then I feel like when you buy things used, you run into problems of not knowing exactly what it is that you're getting yourself into sometimes. So I'm just not going to go out and potentially spend the money on a piece of junk, something used. So I just feel like that's not a good plan. I just want to get the best. I don't know. Is that greedy? That might be greedy. Some people might be like, bitch, that's greedy. Well, then damn it, I guess I'm greedy. I'm doing like purples and blacks and browns today just because I feel like it. And I was watching a video with Laura Lee the other day and she was saying like, before you invest in all this stuff, like make sure this is something you're really going to stick to and you're going to want to do. She says, you know, if by like she's like, by my 7th video, like I knew I wanted to stick with this, you know, and I've made more than 7 videos. I do try to pump out at least 1 video a week, which might not be great and might not get me in the exact swing of the algorithm with YouTube that everybody's talking about, but I've pretty much made the decision that like I enjoy doing this so much and I want to make something of it. That was something else I was talking about with like one of my friends the other day. Like I was talking about how I really enjoy doing videos, but I hate editing. And it's just so much stress when it comes to editing. So she pretty much was just like, well then why don't you just not film today? I don't want to not film just because, you know, I'm having issues with editing. I mean, if you have enough patience. Could you not breathe and make so much noise behind me? I'm trying to have a conversation with the people. Shh. Shh. Thank you. Oh, I offended you now? I offended you? Okay, so I like told my kids when I started making YouTube videos that I was going to be making YouTube videos, and so my son was like, oh my god, are you going to get famous and like get a mansion? Like his whole thing was like the reward of it all, you know what I mean? Because he watches these ridiculous things on his YouTube channel, and he sees that basically there's, you know, boys goofing off and doing pranks, and like they make a lot of money and they have these big houses and they have these dirt bikes and stuff, and like, yeah, that's all great. I mean, that would be great if I could just go out on a Tuesday and be like, here son, here's a dirt bike. Like I want to do it because I really enjoy makeup and I really enjoy learning. I really enjoy learning about makeup. I really would love the opportunity to be able to make something of myself more so than what I have made of myself in just everyday life. And I'd like to be able to give back, you know, I'd like to be able to give to my church, and I'd like to be able to, you know, when people are having a hard time, like reach into my pocket and be like, oh, no problem, here you go, you know. Some days, some seasons are harder than others, and we can, you know, sometimes still be there where things are really hard. And so, you know, I really would love the opportunity to like be able to help someone in that way. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to be helpful and give back and spread the love, you know. And I saw Laura Lee do like a video, and I think it was Christmas time, and she like did this thing where she went to Target and all these other stores and bought all these different gifts for different families and children and stuff. And I just remember thinking like, oh my god, like what a wonderful way to spend your hard-earned money, you know what I mean? Sometimes these just like chit chat get ready with me videos are a little less pressure. Sometimes you touch on things that you really want to share about, talk about, blah blah blah, and then you try to keep it to like a decent length video, because you know YouTube tells you when people start to log off your videos. Like they tell you. every like end of the month you get like a wrap-up email from YouTube, and they let you know how you did on your channel. And they show you like the average minutes of your videos that are watched, and then they kind of send you like this formula graph situation of when you've had your like peaks. And YouTube will tell me like, hey, people started logging off around 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Your average watch time was 3 minutes and 52 seconds. And that's not good. Don't worry, I'm gonna put on bronzer. I've just done my makeup totally different today. Like, I don't usually do my makeup this way. Maybe just because I wasn't making like a super specific video, I decided to do something different. My husband watches his YouTube channels that he likes, his manly YouTube channel stuff. You know, whatever. Cars, flying drones over farms and muddy places. I don't know. He's total redneck. Love him to death. Because he does watch my videos, and he is subscribed to my channel. Thanks, sweetie. Like, sometimes he gets those, you know, recommended videos for you or whatever. And I think one time he got like recommended like beauty video or some shit. I don't know. But basically it was somebody doing like the left-handed challenge, which I think is so funny, like doing your makeup with your left hand. So he was like, oh, you should do that. And I'm not against it. And sometimes my husband gives me really, really good ideas. But honestly, there's also times where it's like, no, it's been done before. Like, sometimes I don't want to beat things like over the head like a dead horse. I was watching something, how to climb your numbers in YouTube and stuff like that. You know, I'm very analytical, so I am trying to get a real sense of how the formula and everything works. He was like, you know, what makes you different? What sets you aside from other YouTubers? And I'm like, well, I'm doing essentially the same thing that like all the people that have set the path before me that I watch, like Manny MUA, Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star, Candy Johnson, you know, Laura Lee, Mikey. What is it that sets me aside? You know, Mikey is like insanely talented. She does FX makeup. I am not FX makeup capable. I'm just not. I mean, I think if I spent enough time on it, I could learn anything, just like with anybody, spending enough time doing something, learning something. But I'm not an FX makeup girl. Like, that's not my thing. I don't have much interest in it. But, you know, she's really good at it. And I was like, what makes me different? You know, what sets me aside from all these other YouTubers and stuff? Because everybody's really freaking talented. But anyway, long story short of it is, he was really sweet. And he was like, babe, it's your personality. I was like, did you fall in love with me for my personality? Fell in love with me for my rear end. That's how I hooked him. Take a little bit, just a light little cleanup underneath, because I just feel like it makes things so much nicer. Guys, I need to like stock up on Essence of Beauty mascara. I've talked about this before in my channel, but like shit, this stuff is amazing. It has been so hard, and it's like I've had to resist buying stuff. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't get sent PR and stuff like that in the mail, not yet anyway, but I'll speak positively. One day, not yet, one day. So I buy everything that I use. There's all these online sales. Everybody's having all these online sales. Like Morphe is having like 50% off, freaking 80% off. You know, Ulta's having buy one, get one frees, or, you know, free gift with purchase. I'm gonna take a little bit of this. A little bit of this like peachy liner. Don't you love the insides of my eyeball? I know that looks so pretty. I'm sorry that I haven't really been looking too much at you. Like I said, I've been really using the viewfinder because I have no mirror behind me, and I have this, but it's like all the way down here. So, squeeze me. Wipe off that little bit of cleanup I did underneath. A little bit of highlight. A little bit of highlight. A little bit of highlight everywhere. Everywhere. Looking pretty glowy. And I don't have any lip gloss. I have some like highlighting, what is this? Highlight Beam. High Beam from Benefit. I'll just throw that on my lips. Beauty blender, and as always, I press it into my skin. So yeah, that is it for this video. I don't know if it was very exciting. I'm not sure if I lost you around the 3-minute and 54-second mark, or if you're with me all the way to the end. My ride or dies. Who are you? Raise your hand. Let me know. Beginning of the video to now, I think my whole posture's changed. My tone of voice has changed. I just feel better, refreshed, a little bit more womanly, a little bit more me, and just kind of getting back to myself. When I put on makeup, that's how I feel. So yeah, this wasn't really very informational. There wasn't a whole lot, you know, that I was specifically talking about as far as products, but it was kind of like a fun little chit chat, get ready with me video. I did something a little different than just my, you know, my everyday go-to makeup look. I will link my go-to makeup look in the description box below. I did use a different setting spray today that I have not talked about on my channel yet, just because I have not used it before today. And I'm waiting to talk about it in my next video, and you'll know why when that next video comes up. Hopefully in the next couple of days, if certain things I'm depending on work accordingly and in timely fashion. But yeah, so I'm dressed to pretty much just go flirt with my husband. Sometimes it's just so much more than makeup. Interact with me in the description box down below. What are you doing right now during all of this crazy stuff, and how are you doing? Thank you so much for watching. Hang tight, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, flatten the curve, and I hope that someday very soon I am able to give you all a great big hug. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye guys.